and welcome back to Super Metroid, which most likely is the last episode as well of this quite impressive saga. So, I was in investigation job, and there was this little side corridor that I had not yet investigated in great area because I didn't remember that there is this kind of side corridor in here. You could basically get through either with a mini scream attack death thingy or using your super bombs. Both would be quite valid method of driving and falling acid. But there's an energy tank just to give you a little bit of a happiness. And there's even a extra secret going up. Now when you look about it, blasting your pathway through all these little obstacles. I'm wondering, was this some sort of storage space that existed, and it was then, of course, abandoned by long-term use, or after it was being used, after it was used. Is a kind of devious location because if you want to get these missile packages, you have to do this inspiration either twice or have very specific and cunning timing about how you're gonna do it. Nothing really special around here. Path to make use of the power bomb. But it has also given us a bit more closer to the actual goal of this, which is to say that one room which had special statues in it. So there's this little grim. But I would say that at this phase, the time frame of Super Metroid is a bit of strange because knowing that it basically happens right away after Super Metroid 2. We admire these paths being open. Of course, knowing how dangerous creatures all these four were, finding this access path to them being alive makes sense. Although I would say that the time frame of Super Metroid is kind of strange because yes, it's clear that the Space Pirates did have Samus Aran at her previous attack to Samus did not completely thoroughly destroy all the facilities, or in the intervening time, Space Pirates had to rebuild the facility they had. But now it is Turian, the headquarters of the Space Pirates. And also a place where you can say that the storytelling becomes very important, and there's no more any special items to take, except, well, one. And the space pirates have successfully started to replicate Metroid again. They got a completely new sample. And basically there's only, Metroids can be made into, of course they can multiply in their own natural environment, but they also happen to be are creatures which can be made to forcibly multiply. You can clone them by radiation treatment or blasting them with beta rays. How pure and how much dosage is needed is, well, that's unknown. But that is the method which works. Which of course is something that all you would basically need is Metroid and way to use Project Beta Rays, Beta Radiation to them, and you could basically have an infinite army of them. And they are very fast and dangerous. And knowing that they are artificial good life forms that also created to keep a natural predator of SR-388 at bay, it should really be telling how dangerous these are. Those things, there's no intention of picking fights with them. But now, it's a matter of storytelling. There was a chosen statue of God, but something had drained it. There's lots of this kind of ash in here, implying that there might have been a lot of these kind of creatures in here, which have been just absolutely drained. That's horror-based visual storytelling, and basically Metroid corpses, or corpses left by Metroid. Same in here. The Venusian wildlife, which is absolutely drained. It's very sinister, but and by one of those things which invulnerable. Oh, and there it is, a giant Metroid. You call that Super Metroid. Yeah, they eat things alive. It's gonna eat things alive. But it didn't. The baby. But it has been grown into gigantic size. But it knows its imprint. That is real nice little storytelling, and of course in fancier states you could say that that's also a very textbook example of so-called second sky. As in, you don't need to be much of a genius to know that it's gonna come back. So, and there's of course very conveniently granted energy recharge and missile recharge stations. But the storytelling, as visuals go, is very clear. The baby, or the last Metroid, is being used as a breeding stock or to create new batch of Metroids. No, Samus seems to have more likely killed that batch already. Maybe that batch got out and managed to escape. And there's even a boss door. And at this phase, it was known that Samus had destroyed the main boss, or the monster antagonist, leader of the space pirates, aka Mother Brain, the supercomputer, artificial intelligence. But now it would be a matter of what could be left. What would be the other? What would be here as well? Well, there's that. These kind of regenerating balls and these kind of little springy items, which, well, they are quite annoying. Because there is a new Mother Brain. So break the glass and start shooting at its head. Just like the previous game. I guess that was it. Big, massive explosions. And the brain head collapses. But it doesn't look much of a brain. It looks more like a head. Yep, Mother Brain had learned from her defeat, becoming a big, giant monster. It's pretty cool stuff. It's ugly, it's scary, it's mean, it's got a very fight. It can shoot space pirate plasma beam attacks and drop big fireball bombs of fire. But as the strategy goes, it ain't that complex. At least now it ain't. Pumps its head. So it is not so much one bomb. Oh yeah, it can shoot. It has fire attack. Not quite a big amount of damage, but they are quite telegraphed, those attacks Mother Brain can deliver. It's time to just start wailing at it. That's a mega blast attack. It's got a shitload of damage, big attack. Yeah, this fight is something that they put emphasis on it being a big spectacle instead of, you could say, challenging gameplay, because there's lots of storytelling in this case. And of course, it's made completely helpless against the main villain. And of course, it's gonna load up the finishing. Everything that can give anything they hit match into. Simply alive and screaming tells that it's bloody tough thing that they have built. It is. One fellow. Still alive. Still nothing collapsed yet. The addition of being able to drain energy, Metroids can also distribute. Even now, Mother Brain is still alive. Maybe it's got some sort of power source, but its brain looks weaker. So it's gonna attack. birds are extinct. With a grand music, the is now glowing and has intensity called iPhone. Which compared to previous beams, which just basically didn't even function, and now the battery fluctuates all over the place, just as a visual shorthand telling them how ludicrously powerful weapon doesn't really have. And if he doesn't like being turned against yep, that's Halo. If I would say that if this would be a graphical scene, they would have made a massive, super powerful beam just cutting her head off. Almost like a robot, or but like that. And it broke into dust. But like kommer aktivera. Vi får få igen. Yep. It's still matter of escape pod and super beam or hyper beam as its official name is just complete the death machining. It cuts anything. Nothing can stand in its path. Super Metroid. What can be said about this game? It's real good. As in the team knew how to make this kind of, you could say, then it wasn't yet known, but Metroidvania game, and there had been previous games attempts at that genre, like Castlevania 2 and of course previous Metroid. But in this, they were able to look what had gone right at the previous time and what had gone wrong and what would be a really good thing to need. So now we have this triumphant great music to really underline that you did something really impressive. And I think that's as much as that might be one of the first times, or at least as much as when this game was made, a time that Samus actually physically destroyed a planet. Not just scoured it clean from life, but completely destroyed a planet. I think the Bezians had quite, Space Pirates had quite bigger and built really much deeper now because of the fact that the planet was absolutely kaboom. So let's just admire the end credits. Lots of quite notable and good competent names. Although I do say that this game's actual cover art is quite silly. Real good music. I wonder was it Kenji Kawai who did the music. Pei Yokoi, one of the big brain guys of Nintendo. Brainchild of quite many of their successes, and also at least one failure. Screw attack is 81% getting through, and if you get through this, chronologically next mission would be other end. But I'm not gonna most likely tackle for it. And I would say that if you get through this game in 3 hours, which is not that much of a heavy time limit, you get to see Samus in her nice pretty swimsuit outfit, but not in the fetish wear blue body stocking outfit that she would later be famous slash infamous for. So that ended this game. It's really good. It is not perfect when you now look about it, but when it came out, it was just groundbreakingly complex with the improved of the previous one. And of course, all the gameplay tricks that it had that were never basically mentioned, you had to figure them out, was just ludicrously good. So, the end of Super Metroid. See ya.